Hi legacy builders, I just made 412,000 rand out of this property. So this property that we in, I bought it for 350,000 rand. I have accumulated a gross rental of 720,000 rand. The monthly expenses has been 180,000 rand. We paid a mortgage of 480,000 rand. I just fixed this property up with a budget of 18,000 rand. This is how I made my 412,000 rand profit.
Be a legacy builder.
So guys, I'm going to explain to you how I made that money, 412,000 rand. So 10 years ago, I bought this property for 350,000 rand. Over the 10-year period, I have accumulated a gross rental of 720,000 rand. That means on average, with whether the market was good or bad, on average we're making 6,000 rand per month on average, which gives you 72,000 rand per annum, which then takes you to 720,000 rand over the 10-year period. The monthly expenses on this property over the 10-year period has been 180,000 rand. When I talk monthly expenses, I'm talking your management fees, your levies, repairs and maintenance. Over the 10-year period, we paid a mortgage of 480,000 rand. I fixed my mortgage because I had the intention to rent out my property, right? So I made a deal with the bank and I went for a fixed mortgage over a variable mortgage. So whatever that was happening in this environment or in this market environment, it never affected the bond that I paid, which was 4,000 fixed 10 years ago. So we made good money. We paid 480,000 rand to the bank, right? So in all essence, if you do the deductions, my net profit on that was 60,000 rand. Somebody saying, what? You've worked that hard for 10 years and you've only made 60,000. But the trick is, I never used a cent of my money. I used my tenant's money. I've used the bank's money to buy the property. The bank gave me 100% bond on that property. So I basically, and they also paid for my transfer fees, my legal fees. The market was very soft 10 years ago. So the banks needed good people with good credentials like me to be able to finance them, and that's what I did. In all essence, I made a profit of 60,000 rand. I have then received an offer on this property for 720,000 rand. This is how I made my 412,000 rand profit. So on 720,000 rand, I then deduct my purchase price, which is 350,000 rand, right, from the property. I added my rental profit of 60,000 rand, and then I deducted my 18,000 rand that I used for renovation, which is 118% on the money. Guys, anyone can do this. Building your living legacy is closer than you think. Subscribe to this channel for more property advice and even basic money management advice. Each one, teach one. Peace.
Be a legacy builder and don't forget to subscribe.
Cheers.